Hello everybody, Peter here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your comments on the last video. I hope you enjoyed that one. I was watching a video earlier today and with Matteo Sato and Tim Pierce, and they were talking about a thing that I was talking to Lee, the captain, about a couple of weeks ago. Really funny, and I watched this video and all of a sudden there it is. And it's a thing that I used to teach like a long time ago. It's many years ago. A long time ago, and it was a thing that I thought was a good idea to actually practice a little bit. So it's sort of the one string solo thing. So improvisation kind of thing, whatever you want to call it. So what you do is, in this case here, I put down these 3 chords, and there was a guy that asked on in a comment as well, could you do the jam that you and Mick did from one of these Duesenberg videos? And it's a little bit the same, the chords I'm playing. So what I'm playing is, I'm playing an A minor. That's a completely normal standard A minor chord in the first position, and I'm playing down to a G with a sus, where I put the A in occasionally, so the 9, like that, or sus, and then it goes down to the F, which is one of Mick's favorite chords. But in that scenario, I'm kind of using the C in the bass, and I lift off the A of the second fret here on the 3rd string. I lift it up, and also I don't play F over these 2 here. I literally just let the E ring, so you get these chords. So the chord is loose E string, C there, loose G string, and the F, and then the C. And if you have a massive thumb, you can wrap it around, and you can get all of those chords, and then back up to G. So that's kind of the loop I'm playing over. So normally, 90% of what I play, maybe even 90%, 95% of what I play when I'm improvising is just pentatonic, one way or the other. So the 5 scale note. So in this case, because we are an A minor, you can use an A minor pentatonic. So that's your fifth position. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do yourself a favor, try to use all of the fingers. So, you know, we would call this position 5. So finger 1 has got 5th fret, finger 2 has got 6th fret, fingers 3 has got 7th fret, and 4 has got the 8th fret. So, and just practice that. Maybe even get a metronome and go click, 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 click. Start slow. So you're familiar with that scale. Anyway, so the notes I'm trying to find are the notes that are only on 1 string at a time. So I'm doing 1 string at a time. So a little bit like you saw in the beginning. So I'm simply playing kind of a pentatonic scale. So I'm just playing on the E string, nothing else. So it's a great way of finding your way around the fingerboard and the strings. So if I play the loop again, and all I'm doing is trying to find the pentatonic notes, and then what you can do is eventually, like I was doing in the beginning, you kind of find the other notes. So the 9, for instance, in a minor scale. So you got those kind of notes you can put in there as well. So if I run the loop, then I put the 9 in. And then you can do the little bends. All those little things. So basically, start off by doing it on one string at a time. So that was the E string. You know, it's really cool, for instance, to do it down on the low A string, for instance. So you got the loop again. And so on and so forth. And then when you get that down, you can you know find all where it is on all of the G string, on the D string, and so on and so forth. And then when you get that down, then you can try to combine the two strings. So I can combine the E string and the B string. So if I find my way around the B string, so then you can combine the E string and the B string. And then when you get to that point, then you can put in your G string, and you got your, then you're back to your minor scale in the on G string. So you combine those three strings. So they kind of have it, and then I sort of combined some of the two strings. So I was here. So I know that's a C. That's actually a C scale, but so theoretically a C scale is also an A minor scale. So it depends on where you start in the C scale. So you got all the chords. And up like that, and the C scale starts, you know, from C. So that's the C scale, and if you start from the D minor, you go. So then it turns into your D scale, and it turns into your E minor scale, and that's kind of that's a different That's a different lesson for a different day. So all of those comes from the same notes, right? So if you're playing, say, a C chord or in a D minor, you can still play the C notes over a D minor. You can still play a C major scale over an A minor chord. So it's kind of, but then there's those little notes that you can then lead in and take in from the C scale into the A minor. So for instance, so that is the 7th. That's the C major 7. But if we do the A in the bass, then it's an A minor. So it's kind of 9. So it's kind of basically. I remember a teacher saying to me once, "There's no wrong notes." You know, it's like it was one of those, as long as you end on the right note, which it's a bit crazy, but actually it makes sense. So you can play most things in music, but I love the pentatonic, and as I said it again, I think 95% of what I play is probably pentatonic scales. So you know, whether it be blues and with leading notes, or if it's a or a major, sorry, a minor. So it's kind of all of that stuff is kind of a pentatonic scale. You know, like Eric Johnson, for instance, he does a lot of sort of most of his stuff is also pentatonic in one way or another. So kind of like that, and on there, of course, you have to get familiar. Once you get familiar with the string where all the notes are on the pentatonic, then you can start moving your pentatonic around. And so on and so forth, all the way up to all the positions up and down the fretboard. That's a thing that takes patience to learn, and I think for me, like having a looper where you can sit down and you can turn your looper on and you can just play along with the loop, and just while everybody makes mistakes, but just keep practicing, keep playing. But this one string improvisation, where you just use one string at a time and try to find all the notes of them when you're playing on it. It's kind of, and it's a different sound from playing. There's like all of those little hammer-ons and pull-offs. Like a guy like Derek Trucks, for instance, if you're not familiar with Derek Trucks, slide player, amazing slide player, and he kind of uses a lot with his slide. He uses a lot of the sort of sliding up and down the fretboard on one string, and it's a different vibe and a different tone than playing around on the fretboard. Anyway, I really hope this was it's just a quick little lesson, and I hope you can use this for something. So try to play solo. One note, one string at a time. Find your way on one string at a time. I'll just try to demonstrate again. But thank you very much again for watching, guys. And again, if you please suggest in the comment section below what I should do, or on Instagram, or you come and follow me over there, or whatever you like. But thank you everybody for following. I've got some more videos to edit now, so I'm gonna get on with that. But I will see you next time. Thank you again for watching, and please subscribe. See ya. Bye.